Hello, everybody. This is Danny Brown. Welcome to English 2BB. This is day 3 of our class. Today, we're going to do some review of the comparative, and then we're going to start a unit on jobs and talking about different jobs. All right. Okay, let's start with our review of comparatives. I know that you guys can do this comparative when you're writing. It's pretty easy now, but can you speak this quickly and without mistake? That's the key point. Okay, cars are faster than bicycles. Cars, number 1, are more than number 2, bicycles, okay? So which is more fast? Number 1 is more fast than number 2. Houses are bigger than apartments. Okay, here we have a double G, B-I-G-G-E-R. When you have, usually when you have, whoops, let me go back. You have 3 letters here, and this is a vowel. Usually it doubles, the vowel doubles, okay? Houses are bigger than apartments. Okay, so my house is bigger than your apartment. Sorry, guys. Okay, children are younger than adults. Okay, who is the youngest? Number 1, children, more than adults. Adults are older than children, all right? Now, old is one sound, old. If it has one sound, old, we put ER, okay? If it has 2 sounds with Y, like pretty, we put ER, prettier. But if it has 2 sounds and no Y, like handsome, or 3 sounds like beautiful, we're going to put more, okay? But this is 1 sound, so we put ER. Now here's intelligent, intelligent. It has 3 sounds. We call them syllables. And with 3 syllables, 2 or 3 or more syllables, we put more intelligent. Okay, there's rule 1. One syllable uses ER. Big, bigger. Nice, nicer. Tall, taller. Rule 2, 2 syllables with Y use ER. Pretty, prettier. Funny, funnier. And notice that this Y here in pretty and in funny, the Y changes to I. So here it is, E-er. Okay, now rule 3, if it's 2 syllables and no Y, okay, here's 2 syllables with Y is ER. But no Y uses more. Handsome would be more handsome. Emotional would be more emotional. Now you can say, my brother is more handsome than my father. You can add to that. My brother is much more handsome than my father. Okay? You can use handsome in front of a noun. Handsome men. Kofu City has more handsome men than Tokyo City. Is it true? I don't know. Emotional. Now, I think that women and men are both emotional, but men are taught to hide their emotions more. Some men show a lot of emotions, but for this reason, we sometimes say women are more emotional than men. Now, we can say Jerry is an emotional man. Tim is not an emotional man. Jerry is a more emotional man than Tim. Okay, so we can use this in many kinds of grammar. Now, let's look at this picture here. There's a fun-looking couple. I don't know if they're a couple or if they're just friends or brother or sister. I don't know. Maybe he's famous. Can you make a sentence from this picture? Now, I'm asking you, don't just wait for my answer. Look at it a minute. Try to make a simple comparative sentence. Okay, the most obvious answer is the man is taller than the woman. Here are some possible answers here. The man is taller than the woman. The woman is shorter than the man. The giant is faster than the woman. See, he's in front, so he's faster. The lady seems to have better health than the man. Okay, he has a cane. He has to use this stick to help him walk. So the lady seems to have better health. The man is immensely larger than the lady. So we can try to use more advanced vocabulary and mix that in with your speaking practice. Try to always challenge yourself to say something interesting and new. All right, we're going to stop there for just a minute. Okay, so now after today's class, you're going to have some homework. And I have sent this, oh, wait a minute, I'm going to stop this because this is a PowerPoint file. I want the PDF file. Okay, so you guys are going to use this file here. It's a PDF file, and you don't have to write on the file. Just look at the file. It says Day 3 Homework Pictures. And I want you to call up your partner and talk to your partner. And this is one thing you have to do. You have to do two things with your partner. And here's one. Comparing. You and your partner should look at each picture and make 2 sentences about the picture. Try to use comparative sentences, more than or ER. Use your imagination and use interesting vocabulary. Okay, this is just an example, all right? Yeah, and I wrote, by the way, do they look more Chinese or more Japanese? What do you think? Ask your partner about this. Here's some examples for you. We saw this a few minutes ago. And now you and your partner are going to look at these pictures, okay? For this picture and all pictures, please talk about the pictures. Use comparative sentences, but also freely tell your opinion about the picture. Use the word fat and talk about this picture. And go through each picture. There's many pictures, okay? And you and your partner should talk about them in English. And don't just make one sentence and then talk in Japanese or Chinese the whole time. I want you to really talk a lot in English. Make at least 2 comparative sentences per picture and talk about other things about the picture in English. And then write down the time that you started and the time that you finished. Okay, that's one homework. Okay, now we're going to look at another handout. This is a handout about feelings. And it's always interesting to me that even high-level English speakers make so many mistakes with feeling words. So I teach this every year in my speaking class, because if you can't talk about your feelings, you cannot speak English well, not yet. So I want you to practice this and get good at it, okay? The best way to practice it is to read it over and over and then to practice it. I'll show you how in a minute. All right. Now, first we have in the middle, we have the basic sentences. Disneyland excited me. Now, this is the basic sentence from which all of this is made. Disneyland is the subject. Excited is the verb. Now, if we want to make a sentence about my feeling, we say, I am excited. Okay, it comes from the passive grammar in Japanese, judo tai. Judo tai. Disneyland excited me. I was excited by Disneyland. And then we change that from past tense to present tense And this becomes an adjective. I am excited. Now notice that the ED here is your feeling. Many people make a mistake and they say, oh, I am so exciting, but that is bad grammar. Exciting means you make other people feel excited. So we would say Disneyland is exciting. Okay, Disneyland excited me. I am excited. Disneyland is exciting. So the ing means the effect. Disneyland's effect. Excite. Okay, I am bored. ED is the feeling. Oh, I'm bored. Now, what would you say here? Do you know? The movie bored me. That's right. The movie is, okay, the movie's effect, ing. The movie is boring. Okay, now please repeat this in your mind or with your mouth. Repeat. I am bored. The movie bored me. The movie is boring. And as you repeat that, you're going to learn it better. All right, the next one we have surprised. I am surprised. The test surprised me. The test is surprising. Okay, so the effect of the test is surprising. I am scared. The spider scared me. The spider is scary. Now this is a Y. It's not an ing. So please make a note. I put a gray over this to show you it's a little different. Scary. Please remember, the spider is scary. Oh, you're scary. Okay. Now here's I am frightened. It has the same meaning as scared. The spider frightened me. The spider is frightening. So this is the ing. The ing is correct here. The spider is frightening. I am terrified. Now terrified means very, very scared. Very, very frightened. It's I am terrified. The spider terrified me. The spider is terrifying. Okay, so all of these are the same except for scary. You got to put a Y on it. Next, we have disappointed. Keiko is what would you say? Disappointed. The movie disappointed Keiko. The movie is disappointing. Keiko is embarrassed. Hatsukashi. The picture embarrassed Keiko. That picture is embarrassing. Okay, so somebody takes a picture of Keiko and Keiko's like, okay, and then Keiko sees that picture and goes, oh, no, this picture is so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. Don't look, okay? That picture is embarrassing. Tadashi is relaxed. Relaxed. It's like, numbity. It's like, oh, okay? It's the opposite of stress. The warm beach, relaxed. Tadashi. The warm beach is relaxing. Oh, that H is wrong. Cut that H. I'm sorry. The warm beach is relaxing. Okay, this one, pleased. Yorokobaseru. To please. Tadashi is pleased. The warm beach pleased Tadashi. The warm beach is pleasing. Okay, to please is to make someone happy, but it's not strong. It's just very gentle. Pleased. Tadashi is satisfied. The warm beach satisfied, that's manzoku, ne? Satisfied Tadashi. The warm beach is satisfying. Here, this one is worried. I am worried. The spider worried me. Now, we cannot say worrying. Some people might say worrying, but it's not a real word. We say worrisome. The spider is worrisome. So please remember this gray mark here, worrisome. I am angry. The spider angered me. And then there is no angering and no special words. So we usually say this, the spider makes me angry. That spider makes me angry, okay? I don't like that man. He makes me angry. All right? I hope no one makes you angry, but that's what we would say. Finally, I am nervous. Now, there's no English word here for nervous. We would say the spider made me nervous. The spider made me nervous. The spider is unnerving, okay? Nerve and means not or take away. He takes away my nerve. He's unnerving. Okay, so please memorize these words. Now, for your homework, we have partner A paper here. This is partner A paper, or excuse me, this is B paper. Here's B, partner B paper, and here's partner A paper. Now, you and your partner, I'm going to give you this file next week. Oh, no, that's not homework this week. Never mind. Don't do it. Just wait. Next week, we're going to do this for speaking practice for homework, but not now. Okay, so just study these. Don't do this yet. Don't do B yet. Study these this week. Try to repeat them. Can you repeat them? Okay, let's test. Let's test. Let me try this. Okay. All right, let's see if I can get rid of that. All right. Okay, can you do it? I am excited. What would you say? Disneyland excited me. Okay. And then what else? Disneyland is exciting. Okay, let's go on. Do the next one. I am bored. What about Disney? The movie. The movie bored me. Okay, try to do this. The movie, what is it? The movie is boring. Okay. Okay. I am surprised. The test, what is it? Surprised me. The test is what? Surprising. Can you do it? I am scared. The spider scared me. The spider is, oh, I showed you, scary. There's no ing, scary. The spider frightened me. The spider is frightening. The spider, whoops, spider is frightening. I am terrified. The spider terrified me. The spider is terrifying. Okay, let's go to disappoint. Keiko is disappointed. What is it? The movie is what? Disappointing. Keiko, oh, excuse me, the movie disappointed Keiko. Excuse me, my mistake. The movie is disappointing. Okay. Now we have embarrassed. Keiko is embarrassed. That picture, what is it? Embarrassed Keiko. That picture, what? Is embarrassing, right? Okay, relax. Tadashi is relaxed. The warm beach, what would you say? Relaxed Tadashi. Okay. The warm beach, what is it? Is relaxing. Okay, we need to cut that H there. Tadashi is pleased. The warm beach pleased Tadashi. The warm beach is, what is it? Is pleasing. Okay, okay, we'll stop. Oh, let me jump down here. Worried, that's a difficult one, worried. I am worried. The spider worried me. What's next? The spider is worrisome. Okay. Okay, I want you to practice all of these. Say them again and again. Repeat them until you can say all of them very quickly, very easily. And in the future, we're going to talk about our feelings. Okay. Okay, now we have here Unit 3 from the book Talk A Lot. That's a book that I want you to buy for our class. And we're going to talk about work. I want to be a farmer. All right, here's farmer. Let me teach you these words on the left. Some of you know all these, but some of you don't. So let's start looking now. And if this is difficult, I want you to take a note. You can get this file from Google Classroom. They have this file, this PDF file, and you can study it. Okay, I'm going to tell you the names of all these. A farmer is Noka, farmer. Office worker is Jimuin, office worker. Cook is Prokoku, cook. Banker is Ginkoka, a banker. Next is dentist, that's Haisha, dentist. Next is a translator, Honyakusha. Honyakusha is translator. Take notes. If you don't know these, write it down. Flight attendant is Kyakushitsu Jomuin. Kyakushitsu Jomuin. That's flight attendant. Buddhist priest is a soul. That's in Bukkyo, in Buddhism. He's the leader. A housewife or a homemaker, same thing, is an ienotsuma, okay? Now, train conductor, it's Letsha no Shasho. Oh, excuse me, Lesha no Shasho. That's a train conductor. He's the guy that controls the train. And also they walk up and down the train and take tickets and etc. They're all train conductors. Now an architect is a kenchikuka. He plans buildings. A lawyer is bengoshi. Bengoshi is a lawyer. He works with the law. A receptionist is ketsuke kakari. Ketsuke kakari, a receptionist. Professor is kyoju. Kyoju, that's a college teacher. Mechanic is seibiko. Seibiko, that is someone who repairs cars, shurya-san. Photographer is a shashinka. Shashinka. Okay, now I want you, right now, get that piece of paper from the internet, and I want you to try to write the answers. I work on airplanes. What would the answer be? Okay, right now, excuse me, please get that paper and print it, or just write A, B, C, D, or something, and I want you to try to write the answers in the correct order. Can you do that? Stop the video right now and try to answer them. And I'll tell you the answers when you're finished. All right, let me give you the answers really quickly. I work on airplanes. That would be a flight attendant, G. I work on trains. That would be J, a train conductor. I teach at a university. That would be N, a professor. I work at a bank. That would be D, banker. I work at a temple. That's a tera, a temple. That would be a Buddhist priest. H. I work with languages. That would be F, a translator. I fix people's teeth. That would be E, a dentist. I work with the law. That would be L, a lawyer. I grow things. That would be A, farmer. I cook things. That is C, a cook. I work in an office. That is, where are we here? be an office worker. I work at home. That is a housewife or a homemaker. Now also there are house husbands, so we can be a house husband. I repair cars. That would be a mechanic here. Oh, a mechanic. I repair cars. I design buildings. That is K, an architect. I take pictures. That is photographer, P. And I answer the phone and greet people. Greet is aisatsu, okay? Uketsu, ukeru, all right? I answer the phone and greet people. That's receptionist. That's someone who stands at the office and ding, hello, this is Eiwa College. And then someone comes to the desk and they say, hello, may I help you? Eiwa College. And they greet people. And that is a receptionist. Okay. Now I want you to take your pencil. I want you to write these words down or print out the words on a paper. And I'm going to tell you the stress, how to stress these words. For example, farmer, okay? So far is stressed, not mer. It's not farmer, it's farmer. And that's important for English. Let's go to number 2. And I will put my marker here above the stress. An office worker, office worker. Okay, it'll help you if you'll repeat this after me. You'll remember it better. Please repeat. Cook, cook. Okay, please mark stress over the word. Banker, banker. It's bay, bay. A dentist, dentist. A translator. That's translator, translator. Next, a flight attendant, flight attendant. Next, a Buddhist priest, Buddhist priest. And this almost sounds equal. It really, boo is more Buddhist, but when we say it fast, we say Buddhist priest. Housewife, homemaker. Usually the first word is stressed, the second word is not. Train conductor, an architect. R is stressed. Lawyer, lawyer. Receptionist, sept is stressed. A receptionist. A professor, fess, a professor. Mechanic, can is stressed. A mechanic. A photographer. Now we can say photography and photograph and photographer, and those three are different. Photography. Let me see if I can write this down for you so that you can get that. Okay, here it is. I've written it for you. This is the word photographer. The stress is on this one, and this actually is It's not fo. Is relaxed. Don't say oh. Okay. Photographer. Please repeat that. Photographer. Now, this is the person, ER, person. This is how to take a photograph. Photography. Okay, please repeat. Photography. And this is the actual picture. Photograph. And the stress is on the first one. Photograph. But here it's on the second. Photography. And this really is an ah. It's not an o. It's an ah. Okay, that's how that we say that word. Okay, now on this page, I'm going to say the word and you try to answer, all right? Now, if you can, take your hand and cover the left side of the page. Cover farmer, office worker, cook, bank. Cover that with your hand, okay? And try not to look. And I'm going to call the one on the right, and you try to answer. See if you can do it. Test yourself. Ready? I work on airplanes. I work on trains. I teach at a university. I work at a bank. That's banker. I work at a temple. Can you remember? It's Buddhist priest. I work with languages. I fix people's teeth. I work with the law. I grow things. I cook things. I work in an office. I work at home. I repair cars. I design buildings. I take pictures. I answer the phone and greet people. Now, if we're in class with many students together, I will have the students do that with each other, and it's kind of fun to practice with each other. But today we have to do this by ourselves. I hope that you will take the challenge. Now, if that was easy for you, try the next way. A farmer, and now you try to say, what does he do? Without looking on the right, try to say, okay, I grow things, or any good sentence, and go all the way down, say each one of them, and then try to say what they do. And that'll be good practice for you for the future. We're going to use these words in the future. Now we're going to go down to page 13 here, 13. And I want you to look at these words. We're going to talk about personalities, and these are personality words. Now, if these are difficult, I want you to get a dictionary. You're on the internet, just get your online dictionary and type these in. Boring, that's tsumaranai, taikutsu. Emotional, that's kanjuteki. Dishonest, I forgot the Japanese. Okay, it means you lie and you cheat, okay? Disorganized, impatient, lazy, mean. Now, mean is a special word. It means you like to hurt people. Okay, you're a mean person. It's a bad word. Quiet, rude, shitsure, shy. Stingy is kechi, and stupid is baka. Okay, now here are some words. Do you know these words? Calm. Please repeat with me. Giving. Giving means generous. It means you give a lot of things. You help people. You give money or help. Hardworking. Honest. Interesting. Kind. Organized. Outgoing means you like to talk to people and you like to go out and do different activities, not just stay home. Patient. Patient is gaman dekiru hito. Polite. Smart. Now, smart, Japanese use the word smart to mean thin, but for Americans, smart does not mean thin. Smart means intelligent, kashikoi, tamagai. That's smart. Talkative means you like to talk a lot. All right, now I want you to look at these words here, and after you look up all the meanings, try to write the opposite word here, the word calm. Which word is opposite of calm? Can you think? Anyone? I'm thinking that calm is is relaxed, and in your heart, you're Shizuka, you're quiet. And the opposite of that, I think, is emotional, kanjoteki, emotional. So I would write emotional here, all right? Giving, what's giving? Do you know that? Giving means you give money and you give things to help people. The opposite of that would be stingy, kechi. So please write stingy here. Okay, now for the other words here, I want you to find the word and write the opposite. Okay, turn off the video right now or put it on pause, and I want you to try to match those before you listen to the answers. Please try. If you try to do it yourself, you learn more. If you only listen to the teacher, you don't learn as much. So there's an old rule in education. If you make a decision, you learn something. Okay. All right, here's the answers. Giving is stingy. Hardworking, the opposite is lazy. Honest, opposite is dishonest. Interesting is boring. Kind is mean. M-E-A-N, mean. Organized is disorganized. Dis means not organized. Outgoing is, oh, what would outgoing be? I think outgoing would be shy, okay? Outgoing means you're very active and you like to talk to people. Patient, the opposite would be impatient. M means not patient. Polite, opposite would be rude. Smart, the opposite would be stupid. And talkative, the opposite would be quiet. Okay, we're going to use these words in the future and talk about different jobs and the relationship to these words. So if you don't know these words before next week, I want you to study them and get to know these words well. Okay, now my teaching is over today. It's been a short class. I want you now to contact your partner, and you and your partner need to do some discussion. You need to get this paper here. I've got a paper on Google Classroom. You can find this paper. It's called, here it is, excuse me, that's the wrong one, pardon me. There it is. Oh, I've got the wrong name on this. All right, hold on just 1 minute and I'll fix. All right, so now this is a file you can get at Google Classroom. It's called Day 3 Homework Explanation. Please get this file. And you need to call your partner and you need to talk on the telephone. Here it is. Call your partner on Zoom, telephone, line, etc. Some kind of video chat or telephone, and talk to your partner. Here's your name and here's your partner's name. And I want you to write that down. There are 3 exercises for homework. Exercise A with the partner. Do exercise B with the partner. Now exercise C you don't do with the partner. You get a Zoom account. I told you to do that last week. And this week we're not using it. But next week we are all going to get on Zoom during class. So you must get this week. Okay, so you call your partner and you write down the time that you start speaking English with your partner right here, 4:50, and then the time that you ended speaking, 5:20, okay? Whatever time you spent, and the more time, the better. The more time, the better. Talk with your partner. Now you've got sentences that you wrote last week and you sent those sentences to me and I corrected those sentences. And now I want you to read those sentences to your partner. And I want your partner to see if he can guess which word you're talking about. So partner A will read 4 sentences, or actually 2 sentences. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Partner B guesses which word. Then you change. And partner B, read your sentences, and A, try to guess the word. Now that should take about between 5 and 10 minutes. Exercise B. Exercise B, you need to get a PowerPoint file. It's called, excuse me, not PowerPoint. This is wrong. Sorry, wrong, not PowerPoint. It's a PDF file called Day 3 Homework Pictures. Get that file and talk about each picture with your partner. I showed you that file about 10 minutes ago in my video, and try to say a lot about the pictures. Write down the total time that you were speaking for exercise A and B. You don't need to write down any answers. Just talk about it. All right? And then send me this paper. Send this paper to me with the time, with the total time that you were speaking. And these A and B you're going to do with your partner, okay? Now C, I told you to go to Zoom. You click this link and go to Zoom, get you a free account. And I want to know if you have trouble getting Zoom, write an email to me, tell me, because we have to use this next week. And we're all going to get on Zoom. I'm going to say, everybody, go to Zoom. And if you don't have Zoom, you're going to be saying, what do I do, Mr. Brown? I don't understand. Because we're all going to be talking and you won't have Zoom and you can't talk. So you cannot participate. So this week, get a Zoom account. If you cannot get Zoom, write to me, because I think everyone can get Zoom. Even if you have a smartphone, iPhone or some other smartphone, you can get Zoom. Zoom is worldwide. It's the #1 video chat in the world. And they make it for every computer, every cell phone can get Zoom. So get that this week. That's exercise C. Okay, I think that we're finished for today. I thank you very much, everyone. I'm sorry I can't sit and chat with you in English. I'd like to do that. But maybe one day we'll meet in class and we'll have a face-to-face talk, you and me, and you and your other partners speaking in English. English really is the international language. It's a lot of fun to speak in a foreign language. That's why I got into teaching English, because I enjoyed speaking foreign languages. Thank you. Have a really nice day. Do your homework, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.